Alrighty, hello and welcome back to another game of Supreme Commander. Changing it up slightly, going instead of going my customary Cybran, I'm going the Great and Noble UEF. We'll see how it ends up going. Yes, we shall see how it ends up going. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Really appreciate you being here. I try to post a lot of different types of videos surrounding this game, as well as a couple of other RTSs. I think I have some Age of Empires stuff on the channel as well. But primarily what I'm trying to do is build out a channel that can help newer players get a little bit better at the game, because I'm not a great player. And I know that if I'm just on here talking about how amazing of a player I am and how everybody should be like me, that's not really what I'm trying to do here. What I'm trying to do is show you guys maybe a different side of Supreme Commander that a lot of streamers and other things don't necessarily show you. And it's one where your average players and how to get better as an average player. Because not everybody is like freaking Jagged Appliance, like talking about how many power generators you're building and you're overbuilding PGens. Like most people, I think, are just more average at the game, for lack of a better explanation. And I think that that's fine. And I think that there needs to be some tutorials out there for players that are like 100 or even negative on like how to get better. Just simple build orders, what you should do in a game, how you respond to different strategies. And I think that there's a big lack of that out there right now, with this game specifically, because I think that a lot of this game is dominated by people that have either played this for a really long time or something like that. So me, I have not played this game for a very long time. I'm 750 rated player, which is a little above average, I believe, but I'm not good at this game, like, at all. Like, this guy will probably end up giving me a run for my money. The reason why I am ranked what I'm ranked is mostly because I end up getting matched against like 200-300 players, and sometimes even negative rated players every now and then, and it makes me feel really bad, because a lot of these guys, like, it's not fair to them to be playing against somebody like me, who has 150 plus games played, whenever these guys might just be starting off. So finalizing the build order here, but I want to talk a little bit about what I'm doing and kind of why I'm doing it. So crucial things that you have to keep in mind is understanding what your opponent is doing in this game, as well as hindering their expansion as much as possible. So I've sent out 2 Mech Marines. There's a lot of different ways that you can do this, so this guy is obviously prepared for that, which is good. That's what you're supposed to do. So he had set up a Selen for radar, as well as a Tham. Thams are medium tanks. They're going to take out any light assault bots like Mech Marines pretty easily. So good on him for that. The other thing that I'm doing is I built 2 strikers, which are my medium tanks, to protect against that kind of activity, and I put them at where my engineers are going to be expanding to, most likely. Okay. So the other thing I really like to do is distributed production. So I set up some production in my main base initially, but that's not usually all I do. I set up little outposts at various points as well that are looking to gain production, gain map control, and really set up different staging areas for me to fight from. So again, this guy is prepared with some of his patrol troops. Although it is concerning, I don't really see any expansion out to these Hydros, which is, again, very important. These things, anytime you see these yellow lightning bolts, this is essentially free early game power. These things are so much cheaper to build than T1 power generators. T1 power generators are a necessary evil, but these Hydros are going to be way better at being able to help you guys get your eco off the ground. So light assault bot made it past. Oh crap, oh wait, those are interceptors there. Ooh, take out this radar. That's gonna be good. And then we want to take out this engineer. Okay, so that is mission accomplished as far as I'm concerned with this lab. Anything else that he can get done would be awesome. But if he doesn't do anything else for the rest of the game and just dies from these thams, that is, he has done everything that he is supposed to do. Perfect. Okay, so we've got our economy online. Next thing to talk about, reclaim. So anytime you see like these trees, or especially rocks like this, you need to be reclaiming. So professionals will do this manually. I am not a professional, which is why you see me doing attack move or patrol. Attack move and patrol both are effectively the same thing, and you'll see little tutorials that tell you that. But it essentially allows you to reclaim for much easier, instead of having to manually click different things to actually accomplish reclaim, which I don't have the actions per minute to actually be able to successfully pull that off. So which is why you see me using attack move and other commands like that pretty often. I cheat a little bit. I saw him building some air, so we are going to make sure that we have some air production set up. And as you can see, I'm relying quite heavily on reclaim right now. That's okay at this point in the game. Your little raiding party is not going to work, homie. Okay, but this Zooey fire is going to get rather irritating. Alright, so we're going to get some major production set up here. This comm's here, so I'm going to leave this alone. And just pull back, honestly, because I don't have enough juice to take out his comm. So we're going to spend a lot of our time trying to pressure these sides. So he's trying to do something very similar to me, where he's setting up distributed production, which is good for him, bad for me. Alrighty, so he is going to... No, that one. Okay. Alright, we'll see if this point defense gets online and is at all effective. And I'm going to try pressuring, I think, a little bit. I don't know about the point defense getting online. Just going to run by and try and take out these mass extractors. Same thing up here. Alright, and he is going to do the exact same thing to me. Pretty much. Which is why we are both bad at this game, and why we are both ranked the way that we are. Alright, so his comp's coming up. Along with, it looks like, some troops. Okay. So Lobos are gonna go take this out. Alrighty, take that out, and we will push in now from that position. This will take off a lot of manufacturing that he has available to him, hopefully. All my boys don't die. And we're also pushing in on this side as well. So take out these engineers, take out that mass point, then we'll push in and try and take out some of this production up here. Alrighty, took out his production up here. He sent some interceptors, who knows why. Gonna deal with this side now. Alrighty, and we are going to... Okay, so noose is tightening, which is good. Always want to be tightening le noose. As you guys can see though, I'm a little bit power starved as well as a little bit mass hungry. So we're starved and we're hungry on the resource side of things. Alrighty, I think we're going to be able to take out his commander here because he's not moving. And we have a lot of... So here's a cool little trick. You can do Shift G to kind of trap his commander like this whenever you have just a ton of T1 spam and you're just going to take him out. There we go. And that's game. Okay, the caps might have come across as a little bit sarcastic, but I actually meant it. And so, I mean, a lot of it was taking out these more peripheral stuff while I was able to kind of hold some of my peripheral bases. Like, I wasn't able to hold this one, which is a bummer. But I was able to get control of more mass points than he was and hold them for longer. To be able to really just, like, kind of encircle and take out his points. So he was just now getting to expand to this point again. He never... I was convinced there were, like, Thams down here that I had still yet to kill, and I guess I didn't see this wreckage because I'm an idiot. So some things I could have done better that game. I could have dropped on some of these mexes or done distance builds. I also think that I should have... I don't know if you can actually... No, that looks very impassable for an engineer. Some things I also should have done, managing my power a little bit more efficiently. I was at Tech 2. I was at Tech 2 and wasn't even making engineers, which is another problem in and of itself. Where was he on the tech side? Was he up to Tech 2 yet? Doesn't look like it. Or if he was, I don't know where his HQ was. Yeah, so some things that I think he also should have done better. Going to Tech 2, Seraphim are super strong at Tech 2. The Ilshivas are like one of the best Tech 2 units in the game, in my opinion, if they're used correctly. Better than Pillars, better than Mongoose, or Mongooses, Mongeis, whatever you want to call them. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. If you've listened to me yammer for this long, I appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.